check something quickly. Okay. Sorry, just adjusting some things. Okay. Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we will be finally getting to the end of Survivor Guild's second chapter. We're about to do the trial, and like my message said, my message on YouTube and Tumblr said that I'm gonna be finally getting to a Tetra Blues prologue tomorrow too. Okay, I got a little concern I need to talk about for a sec. Of course you all know what's going on with YouTube and on YouTube in America, where they're doing that faulty AI generated ID shit, and they're gonna be boycotting. I don't know if I'm kind of thinking of possibly joining the boycott, not now because I got a couple of things I wanted to do on YouTube before then, like I'm finishing watching a series on YouTube and I want to do Tetra Blues prologue before I log off and upload. So I'm wondering if you guys would be fine if I took like a short hiatus and helped with the boycott a bit by not using YouTube at all. This would mean I won't be able to stream either because I'll have nowhere to upload my stuff. Even though I live in Canada and it's not affecting me at the moment, but I have a gut feeling it's going to spread to Canada if we just let this keep going. So I don't know if it'd be any help if I from Canada did anything with related to the boycott or not. Of course, the boycott's supposed to start today, but clearly plans make it a little difficult to, or current plans make it a little difficult to like start the boycott immediately. So yeah, I just want to make sure I'm not in the middle of a chapter or something when I do the boycott. So yeah. I brought my Kleenex box in case this trial's sad. I got a feeling it probably will be like maybe the last one. Hold on. Okay. Sorry. Oh fuck, I just smacked my mic. Okay. Sorry. Alright, let's see who did it. Okay. Trying to remember everyone's voices. Okay. Sorry. Trying to make sure my voice doesn't sound funny when I'm doing voices. Let's begin with a basic explanation of a trial. Forget how to do this voice already. Can't we just skip this stuff? No, shut up. Or what? Oh man. Aki's got like no chill, obviously, because she's like exhausted. Or I will punish you for interrupting the trial. Let it go, Aki. Anyway, where is I? Ah, yes. During the trial, you will present your arguments about the murder and vote for the culprit. Your votes will decide the trial's outcome. If you correctly identify the culprit, only they will get punished, but if you make a wrong choice, everyone else will get punished, and the culprit will get to leave. Right, just like it always was. Yeah, no need to change what's not broken. I'm pretty sure that, if I can remember, yeah, Alicia's taking the lead this time. And then probably giving it back to... Right. Oh man, Ryu? I'm sorry, I forget his name already. In short, you either identify the culprit and they get and they get executed, or you don't and you get executed. Either way, I will have fun. And we most certainly won't. It's simple. We know what to do. Yeah, one of us committed murder again. Which gives us 13 or 14 possible options. That's quite a lot. I think we could rule out a suicide. That was a lot of stabs. Rui, sorry, I always forget how to say his name. That's most likely, although we'll still have to explore all options. I know, let's do it properly. Once again, only one of us is the killer, right? Monocurfy said that he would tell us Monocurfy said that he would tell us if he allowed otherwise. Yes, and I never lie. Whoever did this, I hope you're ready for what's coming. I will get you. Unless you did it yourself. What? You heard me. Now, let's not argue without presenting any evidence. We'll discuss everything calmly and reach our conclusion. Sumira's right. We must solve this case like professionals. Professionals in the murder industry, huh? Call it whatever you want. Either way, we're doing this. Let's get to work. Alright, starting with a disagree one. We must discuss basic facts about the case. The murder happened in the bedroom. Yeah, where Mako was stabbed to death. The killer was so brutal, it's horrible. But we don't know what weapon they used, right? That's wrong. We know what it is. And then the blood knife.
No, that's wrong.
No, Atsuo, we know very well what the weapon was. We do? Yes, it was this knife. It was lying next to the body. Oh, I see. Atsuo, have you not looked at the crime scene? Even I noticed that. Sorry. The sight of Mako's mutilated body made me nauseous. I really didn't want to look closer. That's understandable. It was a horrible sight. You would expect a killer to have a stronger stomach. I know. I'm not sure why it affected me that much. It shows that you are still human, even if you're a wolf. Anyway, we're sure that this knife was the real murder weapon, right? Why wouldn't it be? It could have been planted in order to confuse us. No, Kokoro said the size of the wounds fits this knife. Right, Kokoro? Yes, that's true. So, that was the thing that robbed Mako of her life. I'm so sorry, Rika. There's no time to be sorry. We've got a murder to solve. You're right. Oh no. That was pretty heartless, but I understand Gumi's... Oh no, I'm gonna... Oh, pragmatism. Alright, so that part is confirmed. We know what killed her. We just don't know who. where they took this knife from. Does it matter? This is a Killing Game site. You've got weapons everywhere. Yes, it does matter. I want to understand everything about the case in order to catch the damn killer. Of course. So shut up, Takeshi. Gee, sorry. It's okay, we do know where the knife came from. Right, Alicia? Yes. There was something that we saw that answers this question. Missing knife. Exactly.
I got it.
We went to the kitchen and found out that one of the knives were missing. Was missing, I'm sorry. It was the same type of knife that we found at the crime scene. I see. So it's probably the same knife. Oh, so that's where it came from. Thanks for telling me. I was in the kitchen too. You could have just asked me. Not everyone trusts you, though. And you do trust Alicia and Rui? Well, certainly more than I trust you. Fine. But don't start crying if you lose the trial because of that. Either way, the knife came from the kitchen, right? Does it mean anything? So, only that the killer was there at some point. We were all present at breakfast. Anyone could have sneaked into the kitchen and taken it. Oh, what did I do? Oh no, don't tell me my spacebar is being weird again. Unless maybe one of you saw someone go in there. Anyone? I thought so. We were all super tired. We weren't in any condition to observe anyone. Especially since we did not expect a murder. Kinda lame of us. We all knew it had to happen. Even so, it could have happened at any time. But in short, the discovery of the weapon doesn't give us any clues of the culprit. We have to move on. It would be a different story if we could do a fingerprint analysis, but sadly we don't have access to such a thing. Bummer. Okay then, let's follow some other line of thought. Yeah, like how could the killer even get in there? I mean, only the room's owner can access it, so how did someone else enter Mako's room? Mako's room? It wasn't Mako's room. Wait, you forgot that Mako moved in with... Wait, is it Mako's room? I'm confused. I forget. Well, yeah, the crime scene. You don't know where it happened? Oh, Takeshi. But what? We really don't have time for this shit. They mean Mako's room was not the crime scene. It was Rika's. So this time you're the dumb one. Then whose room was it? Obviously. It's Rika's room.
I got it.
It was Rika's room, of course. Okay, here it is. I was reading the monography file to all of you. It specified the place where Mako died. You should have listened, peasant. Besides, there was a nameplate on the door. I was kind of in a hurry considering the murder. I haven't looked at the nameplate. But why? Please don't ask why she was in Rika's room. There is a limit to her patience. I'll do it. Living together. What evidence explains why Mako was in Rika's room?
I got it.
Mako moved into Rika's room after the first trial. They were living together. Yeah, they told us that 2 days ago. Ah, yes, they said something like that. I'm becoming increasingly suspicious that you can't be that stupid, Takeshi. It's like you're pretending to be dumb in order to deceive us. Hey. Now he's... Sorry. Now he's gonna argue. I'm really that stupid, believe me. I'm not gonna... I can understand Takeshi. Ever since turning 40, I noticed my memory isn't as good as it used to be. I'm 25 and my memory is absolute dog shit, thanks ADHD. That's true. It's a common thing for middle-aged people, especially men. Can we stop ganging up on Takeshi? It won't help us achieve anything. I just want to know who killed Mako. Rika is right. We are wasting our time. Or rather, Takeshi is wasting it. Excuse me. That's how trials work. Some people catch on quickly, others don't. We need to accept it and move on. Yeah, I'm sure even Takeshi will understand everything when we explain everything properly. I'm not sure if I appreciate being supported like this. It's just as Rika said, we need to focus on finding the killer. What if she doesn't want us to do this, though? Huh? Why? She means that Rika can be the killer herself. I don't believe Rika can, because I do believe she actually has an alibi. I'm not. I would never. You could say I would never as much as you want. In the end of the day, what counts is the evidence. So Rika, do you have anything to back that up? We're waiting. Marie, Alicia, please help me. In case this is an agree one. The entire thing happened inside of Rika's own room. But Rika really loved Mako, didn't she? What if the entire love story was a lie? I don't think Rika could have been in the room where it happened. That's right. Because... what's the last one say? Next, you're going to say that Mako killed herself. It's the fourth one, that's correct. What Ruri said's right. The badminton game.
This is it.
That's right, Rui. I don't think Rika could have been there, at least at the time of the murder. Wait, she couldn't? Not really, I was with her. And I wasn't the only one, right, Mamoru? Yes, I can confirm this. 3 of us were playing badminton at the beach. Forgot to do his voice. On sand? That doesn't sound comfortable. What does it matter now? Yeah, what's important is the alibi. Rui, Mamoru, can you tell me exactly... Wait, can you tell me exactly what time you were... Oh my god, I'm sorry. Can you tell me at what time exactly you were playing with Rika? Rika and I arrived at the beach at around 9:15 a.m. And I was invited by Rika to join at 9:30 a.m. That's true. I went to the second island to get him. Then we were playing for almost an hour. Hold on. Oh, my headphones are bugging me. And around 10:30 a.m. we went to the dorms and found Mako. I see. Mako died at around 9:50 a.m., so it's a solid alibi. Yet proving she didn't do it. She didn't kill her own lover. Even though she did in her past game. Or so it seems. And it applies to Rui and Mamoru, too. So these 3 are in the clear, for now. Does anyone else have an alibi for the time of the murder? I do. And obviously, I can only count alibis that are confirmed by someone else. Never mind. Kazuki was with me. Naki and I were also together. I see, so that's 7 people in total. At least I'm safe this time. For now. That's true, although the one we suspected the most out of you 3 was Rika. Oh, I didn't even see that. Phew, I'm glad it wasn't her. We cannot be 100% sure that it was not her. Not yet. We can't? There was always a possibility of some freak murder plan. Remember, Shoma was killed by a deadly contraption. Yumi did not have to interact with his body. But it was most certainly not a trap. Oh no, wait. No, that's not what he's insinuating. Never mind. Yes, but she was just a room away from him, not on another island. Not to mention, Shoma's death was caused by a single wound. Mako was stabbed 16 times, if I remember correctly. It was 17, actually. That's even worse. My point still stands. Yes, it would be hard to imagine Rika stabbing Mako 18 times while being so far away. 17. Sure, but still. stranger things have happened. In Danganronpa, definitely, but still, the most simple solution is often the right one. Then let's find the solution. The object one. The killer could not have broken into the room, right? What if they found some secret passage? Oh, the door always locked automatically when you closed it. Okay, so my theory of her being too tired and forgetting to lock the door is proven false, I guess. Unless that's not right. No, that's wrong because she was sleeping when she died. So Mako must have let the culprit in herself. Why do you keep getting it wrong? Yeah, and then the bastard stabbed her 14 times. 17! Okay, so it's the fourth one. And that would be unconscious Mako.
No, that's wrong.
No, Mamoru, I don't think that's true. What do you mean? Mako could not have let the killer inside the room. But why? The file. Another detail you guys forgot. Well then, remind us of it, Miss Detective. She means that Mako was not awake when she was stabbed. Which means the killer entered the room when she was sleeping and then killed her. That's the most likely possibility, yes. What if there was another possibility? What do you mean? I'm just thinking, and it may be silly, but just say it. What if Mako let someone in and then fell asleep? I guess that's kind of a good question. So, probably not, though. Say what? So what? She just went to sleep with a guest in her room? Oh, I think Atsu was probably thinking that she was possibly drugged. Possibly. I don't know. She wasn't stupid like that. We're among killers, for fuck's sake. I mean, the only person that she would trust that much is Rika, right? But I was playing badminton. We already told you. I know. Sorry. So I think that this option is very likely. What about another one? Well then, tell us. Oh, okay, so Natsuo didn't mention that. It was Katsuki who did. Mako could have let the guest in, and then the guest drugged her. But how? They gave her something to make her fall asleep. And then they stabbed her. Why not just stab her in the first place? So that she wouldn't struggle? I wonder. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a killer. Wait. What do you mean you're not a killer? Lol. Okay, I am, but not in this case. Oh, yes. The previous monocurfew file mentioned the use of sleeping pills. The current one, however, had no such information. Yep, so no. Oh, that's not that big of a deal.
What do you mean?
Monokuma files often omitted important info if the showrunners decide that it would make the case more interesting. So it might be the case here as well. I doubt that.
Yes, I think that we should trust what's in the file, but we must also look at what's not there.
So you're saying that drugging is possible?
But we haven't found any cup or plate in my room. How else could they drug Mako?
Maybe because she wasn't drugged. By force?
Then she would have had struggled. Easier just to stab her outright. And perhaps at breakfast. No, if she was drugged at breakfast and then fell asleep right after going to her room, she wouldn't be able to let the killer in.
Which means this is probably not the case. We've come back full circle.
Oh, come on. So how did the killer enter the room? By fucking magic? All options we discussed led to nowhere, unless...
You've got something, Alicia?
Yeah. There was one piece of evidence that made me think. And I think this proves that someone could have entered that room. Show us what you've got.
And that would be the screw, so memory test. And the answer is...
This is it!
The nail.
This thing. What's that?
Screw? What does it have to do with the case?
It was one of the screws that was holding the lock and the handle on the door to Rika's room.
Yeah, it was lying on the floor next to the door.
You mean outside? In the hall?
Yes.
That's true. I saw it. It's the same screw as those used for the door.
Do we even know if that's connected to the murder? Maybe it was missing from the start. Danganronpa sets were always very clean and orderly. I don't think our captors would be so unprofessional.
Well then, what if it was there at the beginning of the game, but fell off later? It could have been lying there for days.
Excuse me?
What do you want? It appears that you do not fully appreciate how much I do for you here.
You do something for us?
He does replenish our food supply at least. Not just that, I clean the entire island and no one ever thanks me.
But why bring it up now?
Because I vacuum the halls in the dorm building every morning while you were out at breakfast. So if there was some junk like this screw lying around, it would get sucked in.
So that confirms that the screw wasn't there the whole time. It was done after breakfast.
Interesting. So that means the screw must have fallen off after this morning's cleaning. But the murder happened so soon after.
Oh, I misread that, sorry.
Which means the screw might be connected to the murder after all. I still don't see it. Besides, it makes no sense. It doesn't? Come on. The culprit has not broken into the room.
What makes you think that? You sure? Because I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Did you forget that it's impossible to break into a room?
That's wrong.
You know, there could always be another entrance. But we haven't found anything like that yet.
So I think it's the third one. Is it the screw?
No,
Oh no, the unpickable lock. Wait, am I missing something?
Maki, I don't think that's exactly right.
The hell?
Wasn't it one of the staples in Danganronpa that you can't break into a bedroom?
It was like that, true.
Not to mention, we used that very fact as proof of her in our previous murder case.
Sorry.
Yeah, we proved that Shoma used the sleeping pills because no one else could access them when they were in his room. That's true, but still, this is not Danganronpa. So we shouldn't always automatically assume that everything will be the same.
What do you mean?
I've been thinking about the wording that Rui and Monocryphy used. The locks are unpickable. No one can pick any of the locks.
I did say that, yeah.
But that means you can't open the locks with a lockpick, right? You'd need the key.
What does it change?
Well, what if you didn't try to pick the lock, but to remove it entirely? Remove it? How?
This isn't such a stupid idea. If you removed all the screws, you could possibly take the lock apart. It would take a moment, but it's possible. Forgetting how to do his voice again.
That's a pretty shitty lock if you could bypass it by just unscrewing it.
Maybe their budget didn't allow for something better.
Or it was a deliberate change to make killing games easier.
Or make killings easier, I mean.
Would the killer have enough time to do this? Wouldn't someone notice them?
If they're good with tools, they should be able to finish it pretty quickly, I think.
Excuse me. Although, you would need double the time, right?
What? Sorry.
That person not only removed the lock, but also put it back together afterwards besides one screw.
That is a lot of work.
But it could be done, and because that person was in a hurry, they didn't notice they missed one screw.
Or perhaps they ran out of time to put it in.
That's pretty crazy. Oh, Alicia. What? I thought our Danganronpa expert would teach you better than that. Excuse me? Come on, what do you think happens when someone breaks Monocurfy's rules? Well, Monocurfy, can you tell her?
I don't believe that this rule applies to bedroom doors. Because it's got to be doors that Monocurfy locked, not what the participant locked, you know? Even though they do like automatically lock, but still, Mako did lock it.
Of course, the punishment is execution. But that's not always right. But not always, right? I mean, Gumi left the island for some time and wasn't executed. Only because she came back, and I was feeling particularly generous. Wow, thanks. You guys don't like it? I can still execute her if you want.
No, let's not do this.
Fine.
Still, it's a bit weird that you were so lenient. What if it means that Gumi is working with him? Oh yeah, the Gumi suspicions.
I am not. That's what you say. As I said, I decided that this incident did not influence the game. That's why I only gave her a warning.
This time.
But if someone did influence the game and broke the rules to commit murder, you wouldn't be so nice, right? But of course, that would be grounds for an immediate execution. No mercy. You see, Alicia? See what? Or maybe you are just a dumb bimbo after all. Hey!
Hayato, what happened to wanting to be friendly with us?
Oops, seems I still can't fully contain my evil side. My bad. The rules, girl. The rules. You mean that the killer couldn't break into the room because they would violate the rules?
And that would get them executed. Which rule was it? I didn't even bother to read them all.
Oh, I remember, it was
Room 9, 17.
I got it.
Rule 9. Attempting to break into rooms locked by Monocurfy is strictly prohibited.
Except the door was not locked by Monocurfy. So I think there's a bit of an exploit the killer noticed in this particular rule.
Yeah, exactly. See? This makes it quite clear. Hey, Otto. Yes? What if the dumb one... He isn't me, but you?
What?
I mean, this is such an obvious loophole. Even a dumb bimbo can see it.
Can you explain? I don't get it.
The rules say rooms locked by Monocurfy.
Oh shit!
So rooms locked by someone else could be broken into.
There's the exploit.
And that wouldn't violate the rules? Exactly. Monocurfy, am I right? Unfortunately, you are. I fucked up. My bad. So you won't convince me that it wasn't deliberate. But you know what? As soon as the trial ends, I'm updating this rule. No breaking into rooms, no matter who locked them.
Okay.
It was nice while it lasted. But you know, Sugar Tits? Why'd you call her that? You're not the first one to ask me this. I was asked the same thing yesterday.
Oh? By who?
By whom? Oh, come on. Of course I can't tell you that. You think I'm stupid?
Okay, so the killer also asked about that.
Oh. So it must have been the killer. They were They were preparing their plan and asked Monocurfy about the details.
Wait, hold on. When did they say it? Yesterday, okay. But this basically confirms Alicia's theory.
Yeah, the killer really did remove the lock to get into the room.
Now the question is, who had access to a screwdriver? I know Gumi had one, but I don't think she did it. Good thinking, Alicia.
I didn't notice that because I was too focused on thinking about Danganronpa. So I didn't realize that big difference. Okay, so now we know how they did it, but that still doesn't tell us anything about who was it.
Yeah, apart from the 3 people that played badminton, it could have been anyone.
And the 4 of us have alibis, don't forget.
Do we know anything that could help us identify the killer?
Well...
Hey, wait.
Uh-oh.
You're forgetting something.
Hey, Alicia!
Forgetting how to do her voice again.
What? You know, I'm disappointed in you.
Why?
I'm sorry, but I overheard you and Ruri. I know that you're hiding an important piece of evidence.
What?
Hiding? Yes, Mako's dying message.
Right. I don't think they were really hiding it. They were just going to get to that eventually.
Oh, that. See, we're unsure if it's authenticity. It doesn't matter. It's an important clue. It could help us learn who the killer is. But by hiding it, you're basically cooperating with the culprit. Oh, I smell a fight.
Okay, so I'm gonna actually read each one when it... No, wait, my brain's not working.
Tell us the truth.
You'll know what I mean when I'm doing it.
Come on, Alicia.
Yeah, so I'll just read it when the first pop up. Unconscious Mako. I think she's...
Come on, Alicia.
There we go.
Okay, Sumir, please calm down. I have a very good reason to not believe this dying message. But regardless, you were kind of right. We should show it to everyone and let them decide for themselves.
Okay, what message? Can you enlighten us?
It's this thing.
Gumi did it? What?
Yeah, and it's signed by Mako. Well, Gumi, looks like you're in hot water. I did not do it. I have no idea what this note means.
It means that Mako pointed the blame at you, but did she write it? I don't know, guys. It seems like pretty conclusive evidence to me, but she didn't write it because she was unconscious. Do you guys not remember?
Alicia, why did you not tell us about that earlier?
She didn't do it because we suspected it's most likely fake. Fake dying messages are quite common in killing games.
Indeed, it's an easy way to frame someone.